Welcome to day 11 of surviving off of food storage. Today we're going to make French bread casserole, and it should be pretty good. The only thing that I'm concerned about are the eggs. Since they're powdered eggs, this is a breakfasty food, and these eggs don't, well, unless you're making scrambled eggs, they don't hold together the substance that you're cooking with as well as normal eggs. And then the other thing is that it calls for dabs of butter, just little clumps, chunks of butter over the top. We're gonna have to use the butter flavored shortening instead, and I'll sprinkle a little bit of the butter powder over it as well. So first off, we gotta break up some of our whitey wheat bread. We've got to break up just chunks of it, just five cups worth. And it really works best. The original recipe is with French bread. Really is good with French bread. But bread is going to be bread, and it'll taste good no matter what. Alright, so I have my eggs. That's the first thing I'm starting with. I've just poured in, it's four eggs, so I had half a cup of water and a fourth of a cup of egg powder that I just reconstituted in warm water. And then a fourth of a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavoring extract, and a fourth of a cup of sugar, white sugar, a cup and a half of milk, okay, and that is the liquid ingredients. This is really simple. That's the liquid ingredients, and I'm just going to pour it over my breadcrumbs and try to get it evenly poured over it so that all of the little breadcrumbs get some. Oh, it would definitely help if I had a pouring spout on this. I can't see what it's doing. So there are some recipes for French bread casserole that call for leaving it sitting in the fridge overnight. This is just going to, I'm impatient when it comes to cooking. I don't like to have recipes that make me simmer for an hour or sit stuff overnight in the fridge. I'm the kind of cook who likes to get it in the oven, cooked on the table. So this recipe, just give it about 10 minutes to soak in, the bread to soak in all of the liquid, which should be fine since the eggs are just kind of goo as well. We're going to use the shortening, butter flavored shortening. Before I do that, I'm going to take, just to make it extra flavorful, my tablespoon of butter powder and sprinkle it over the top. The shortening I think will be just fine. I haven't tried it with shortening before, but I think it'll be just fine because it's just it'll kind of crisp up the top layer. But I'm just doing little globs all around. And we'll see, maybe I'll learn that I actually need to melt this first and then pour it over. I don't know if it's going to act the same as the butter does when I do this with butter. So anyway, so I have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 10 globs of shortening just in there, butter flavored shortening. And then I've already mixed my 3 tablespoons of sugar, white sugar, with a teaspoon and a half of cinnamon. And I'm just going to sprinkle that over the top. Give it a yummy, yummy flavor. Okay. And there you have it. French toast casserole. I'm just going to put some tin foil around it and let it sit for 10 minutes. And then we'll cook it. We'll eat it. I'll let you know how everything went.